Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I was getting some more disturbing messages today, so I thought I'd hop on and share them because the more we shine the light on them, the more we can bring it to the surface and heal it, disband it, and that is why us light workers are here right now, okay? This dates back thousands and thousands of years ago to ancient civilizations where we were victims, okay? Going back to the goddesses, and we are here to stake our claim. Yes, we have forgotten how powerful we are. Yes, we have forgotten who we are, but now in 2023, we are remembering how powerful we are. We are remembering our ancient wisdom. We are tapping into our strength and what is ours. And now is the time that we reclaim back our power, okay? And this is a big one. This is a big remembrance, what a lot of goddesses are going through right now. Remembering how powerful we are, and that we are here to take back what is ours, okay? That's what this is about. That is what taking down the Trump regime is about. This is as dark as it gets, guys, okay? This is Hitler level, okay? The thing or the difference between Trump regime and Hitler regime is that we didn't know any of it was happening. Most of it was happening behind closed doors. I guess you could kind of say the same. I guess we didn't know necessarily what was going on at Auschwitz because they were taking these train rides to these camps, etc. Well, today I was getting messages around death camps. So they were following right in trend with Hitler, right in trend with World War II. They were doing it. They were doing it the entire time. That's why I keep getting messages around death cults. But today I got death camps coming up really strong in Uganda and in Zimbabwe, getting really strong messages around the rebels coming through. And I was getting messages as well more around the technology attacks. The technology attacks are big, okay? The psychic attacks, the breaking into the human codes, DNA. I was getting a lot of messages around astrophysicists in 2021, messing with our DNA, twin flames, etc., etc. They have a lot of science, okay, backing this regime, okay? Lots of scientists, astrophysicists, okay? COVID-19, I saw a dream that it was a lab leak. Everyone that was leaking that was white. They looked American and they looked like they were in their 20s, okay? They were wearing lab coats. I saw them in a subway system. Everything that happened in that regime was intentional, okay? A big part of their dark agendas was to take out humanity. I can't really understand that. I'm trying to understand that, but it's something around taking over the world or something around that. I'm getting messages around Bitcoin right now as I'm talking about it. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. And so let me just take a pause. Thank you for joining me live, everybody. I jumped right into everything that's going on because I'm just so passionate about it, because I feel like I'm a victim to it. And now it's like, I feel like I am here to stake my claim. But I just want to thank all of you for your support on here. I want to thank you for all of your wonderful donations. I want to thank you for your support on Patreon. I want to thank you all for your prayers, okay? And for acknowledging how hard it is to be on the other side of this camera, giving these really tough messages that I don't always understand, but are very important. So important, okay? We have to shine a light on them, okay? Really, really important right now that we are sticking together, guys, that we create this momentum and we understand how dark this regime really is, okay? So I was getting really, really strong hits today around the technology end of this linked to Zuckerberg, okay? He came up today along with some kind of a clan, and I was getting something around 5 guys coming in. But what they are doing on the back end, okay, on a technology front, is that they are destroying humans and their timelines through some type of computer realm or dimension using some type of megabots or Autobot system. And what they do is they mess with your timeline and they eradicate your timeline, and they also do attacks in these other realms. So like, for example, if they have a targeted victim, they would take their energy. I'm channeling as I'm telling you this too, but I'm also have gotten messages around this for so long that I know it's what they're doing, because I've cleared it and I feel like huge relief going on. But it's like they create another realm or dimension in a technological field, but they're mentioning something with astrophysicists involved in this process. And then they attack you in that other realm or dimension with Autobots. It's like an automated bot system that can attack you and eradicate your timelines, okay? So that it's like you don't exist or you cease to exist. So what happens is that your timelines start getting erased, okay, in history, and then you start to feel ill or something's not right with you. And most people, they're saying, end up just taking their own lives, or it's something around that. But they're messing with our timelines through other dimensions and Autobot systems attacking us. They're not only just attacking us, but they're attacking our divine codes, human codes. They're attacking our spirit teams. They're attacking our protections. They're doing stuff like that. So there's also like an entrapment energy that they create, and also Ascension weights was another thing that I was getting really, really strong about that. So I was getting something around Ascension weights. When I have said a prayer to remove Ascension weights, which sounds so crazy and trippy, but we're all energy. We're all forms of energy and our soul. And when you put Ascension weights on somebody, like an energetic weight system, you clear it, all of a sudden you like quantum leap in your third eye, okay? That's kind of another form of their weapon or their technology. So I think that we are realizing a lot of this, and we're getting to the bottom of what they're doing to hurt us. This is where a lot of our psychic attacks are coming in. This is a lot of where low energy, not feeling like anything's aligning in our life. Mystic Ma said, the light shall win. Yay! So it's like, this is the feelings where we're sick. Cancer, okay, that's a big one. I just saw a report about our military having spikes in cancer. That's part of this attack. I have felt cancer attacking cells come onto my body. This is something they can do in this technology space, okay? They can basically like send you a virus, send you cancer. They can send you these kind of energy systems that go after you, and they attack you from the inside out because they're attacking your energy field, all right? This is real. This is what they're doing. This is part of their war on humanity. I said, why does Zuckerberg want to kill us all? Like, what's part of his agenda to kill us all? I mean, for any of you guys who saw the movie about Zuckerberg, did you guys see? I mean, he cut how cutthroat that guy was. Like, he cut out his like main partner, and no problem and no emotion. I mean, he like a psychopath. I mean, pretty much. And so, I mean, that's kind of what they're showing me. They believe that they are of another existence. There is something with their minds. Like, they believe that they're of another existence. They believe they're from another planet and that they're here to like destroy us in some way. They're very mentally ill, this group, and they're very sick, and they're very focused on destroying the world. Okay, so whatever this group is, okay, they're sick, okay? They're very sick and mentally ill, and they are attacking us. So the best thing that we can do as light workers is shine the light on everything, right? Taking all of their dimensions, realms, technologies, astrophysicists, and giving them to God, giving them back up to God, shining a light on it, shining a light on their systems, victims, lists, locations, monies, everything they are doing. Shine, 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 shine it out. I'm shining it. We're shining it. You got to shine it. Okay. That's why I am telling you guys about this. All right. So switching gears. Switching gears, guys. Oh, Deborah's here. You can carry on now. I don't know if it was Deborah who emailed me or not, but I got a lot of emails over the weekend on my hits that I was getting. And it was cool because I love it. All these people, you know, I give a hit and then they start researching and then they find all this stuff. So, I want to thank all of my psychic investigators out there, intuitives out there. You're very needed right now, okay? Because as you find information, it lights it up. Now, that sounds crazy, but you have a light. You are all energy. So when you go and discover something like a news story or a news article and you light that up, that light goes out, the energy goes out, and then somebody else gets a message about it because that's how the universe works, okay? So, okay, for one, I think this was a really cool one. I think this was Allison that came up with this one. She basically researched Venice, Italy, and she found that Deutsche Bank has a location there with 2 towers. And I was like, that is brilliant, because I kept getting something around 2 towers. And then I was also getting an international Ponzi scheme coming through with that. But I also got in ties to Venice, Italy, that Trump's lawyer actually has an Italian soccer team located in Venice. So he has direct ties to Venice, Italy. So it's interesting that that has come up. And so I think there is something there for sure. A lot of you guys, and they're mentioning the seaport right now. So yeah, there is something going on with that location. It's something important. And I know a lot of you guys also mentioned that there was a Venice, Florida. And I do think that there's a connection there as well. Like I do think there is something there because it's very close to Mar-a-Lago, and it's right on the water. So I think there's like I wonder if there's like a code word like Venice, like it's like Venice, you know? And then they just know it's like go to the Venice airport and then you're gonna arrive in Venice, Italy or something like that. Go to the seaport. But there is something going on with that, okay? It's a big one, okay? And it's important. I do want to just also, I think it was Susan that reached out to me and she had mentioned Wolf of Wall Street and the penny stocks. And she was saying she felt like there could be something linked into Truth Social with the markets and them manipulating like some kind of penny stocks or something like that. Now, I was getting a really big hit on Kelly Loeffler's husband because he owns Wall Street, or he owns the stock market. And so I always thought that was interesting, the tie-in between Loeffler and him. And she was at the Capitol, I believe, during the attacks, and she was very unsettled with everything that was going on. I remember that there was kind of like a moment with her, and I don't remember if she walked out of a room or something, but she got suddenly uncomfortable. And I felt very strongly that she was like a very important key or a link to a lot of espionage and money exchanges and things that were going on during the Trump era. But I am hearing something about manipulating the markets coming in really strong. But if you guys caught my last reading over the weekend, I was talking about this international Ponzi scheme, which was coming up a while ago specifically with Giuliani and Italy, okay? Still getting hits on Italy. Like, there's something with Italy. I mean, obviously it's like an Italian mafia, probably. I'm assuming. But I'm not. Okay, I'm not even getting that. I'm getting espionage. I mean, that's really what I'm getting really strong for that area. I was getting very strong the truffles, okay? Because I kept seeing a truffle festival linked to some really dark people and Giuliani. I had a dream about this truffle festival. And when I looked up the truffle festival, it only happened once a year around September. And it was in a very, I want to say, was it Capri? I want to say it was like in a very, very like mafiosa location of Italy, okay? It was like right on the waterfront. And I was also picking up some stuff around that area as well. But it was like, I don't know. It definitely, something going on there, okay? There was something going down there. So I just think it's interesting about, you know, Deutsche Bank coming to light with the two towers in Venice with that hit. So there definitely could be something connected to those two towers. Barr and Pompeo took a trip to Italy. Juicy. Hold on. I need my hug in a mug right now. I need some coffee, y'all. So much. I mean, to wake up and just get all of these hits, I'm just like, ugh. Like I get messages like, they're messing with you in another realm. They're doing this, they're doing that. And I'm just like, I cannot anymore. I just cannot. Okay, so I had a strange dream where I was at a function of some sort and I went up to Mike Pompeo and said, I cannot work with you anymore. I do not like you. Good for you, Debbie. Good for you. Good for you. I got into a fist fight with Pompeo in one of my dreams recently, and that went real well. I was like pushing him, shoving him, punching at him. Oh God. And Bill Barr. What a nightmare. Okay, so let's see here. About the trip to Italy, the Ponzi scheme. Let me see if I can just get this energy coming in around like what they were doing over there. I just kind of want to get like a better, I do need better dreams, but I feel like they've been messing with my dreams too. I don't even dream the same. I know when they're like altering my dreams through black magic and technologies, because they make you feel like shit. When you wake up and your dreams were just intended to sink your confidence, make you feel like shit, make you feel alone, and make you feel like there is nothing good coming in for you, that is them. Those are the techies messing with your dream state, because they know how to do that. They're like these false dreams. So if anybody is just waking up feeling like crap, just say, I rebuke, delete, and send it all back, because that is not my life and that is not my destiny, okay? I am chosen. I am of the light. I am glorious. Here we go. Mixing in some preacher energies coming in at you Monday morning. Here you go. Your cup of coffee. It's afternoon for a lot of you. Okay. So let me see here what was going on in Italy. What was going on in Italy with Pompeo and Barr? What was going on in Italy with Pompeo? I'm hearing the International Stock Exchange coming in really strong, okay? I think I'm on it. It's something to do with Loeffler's husband. A multi-million-dollar scheme. Is this connected to Truth Social in any way, God of Angels? Is this connected to Truth Social in any way? Is this connected to Truth? I'm hearing something about Melania coming through. And Devos. I'm not getting Truth Social on this. Like, this is foreign affairs. Like, I don't know if Truth Social... I mean, it was like a platform they were trying to create to bump him up, but it's earlier than this. It feels earlier. Like, I'm getting back further than that. It's to manipulate international markets through stocks. Other messages around this. Any other messages? Any other messages gonna use around this energy? Any other messages? There's Trumpy head coming in. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. That's Willy Wonka coming through. A ticket. A ticket. A ticket. A ticket. I was like, is that lotto? I wouldn't be surprised. I have felt the lotto was rigged. I'm getting a yes on the lotto coming through as well, but I definitely, every time I go to play the lotto and I go, I'm going to win, I hear my guides go, it's rigged. That's what I hear. It's rigged and owned. Like, you will not win the lotto. Like, all right, any other messages around this? I'm just gonna put this energy in. I'm gonna pull it to the light, and then maybe we'll get more information about it. But I don't feel like this has come to the light yet. I don't think it's there yet. I don't believe so. It feels like it's linked into that, like, billionaire dude that they just seized in China. Not in China, Manhattan. The Chinese billionaire. He has links into this. If you really look at all of the stuff that he's involved in, it's interesting because there's something around the Himalayas that comes up in one of his indictments or one of his counts. And I had a dream of Jared Kushner and all of these elite billionaires going down to the bottom of the Himalayas. So it's interesting because there is something around, one of his schemes is the Himalayas. But it feels like there is some other stuff that's linked into him that might maybe tie into this. It could be something like that. As I'm talking about it, all this energy is like lifting. So I think a lot of it is like coming up right now. I'm sure we'll hear more about it. But this group is just so dark. I mean, the stuff they have done, they were doing, like, they were trying to take over the world. So, it's like, go bigger. Like, wait, we're like way bigger than Truth Social. Like, way bigger, bigger. It's COVID-19 big. It's big. You know, everything they were doing was big. It's like international travels, international waters. They were trying to dominate the kingdom. They were trying to dominate the world. A lot of it feels overseas to me. A lot of these energies actually feel overseas to me. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm just going to leave the energy there and see what else you guys can come up with. But I am hearing something about a Ponzi scheme coming through. So that's what I'm getting right now. All right, well, I'm wishing you guys the best. I did a weekly reading over on Patreon with more of like the energies I was picking up for the week with Trumpy Head, if you guys wanted to check that out over there. And I do have some openings for readings and healing sessions this week. I have an angel meetup on Wednesday that is not recorded. And I have my class on Tuesday. If you guys are intuitives and you're interested in working on your gifts, definitely be sure to check out my mentorship program. I work directly with your spirit team and we practice our gifts in the class. That's part of the class, is always using our gifts and intuition. So I will leave that link below, or you can go to soulpath.me. Thanks for joining me live here. You guys are awesome. Happy spring equinox, even though I'm wearing a turtleneck, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.